Wọ́n ní àrọ́bà fi ìdọ̀bálẹ̀ láńkọ̀ọ́bà. Ẹ̀yin àrọ́bà fi ìkúnlẹ̀ láńkọ̀ọ́bà. Wọ́n ò kí ń kí ọba ní good morning. Wọ́n ò kí ń kọ́ba ní good afternoon. Èèyàn yẹn tẹ̀ kí ọba níbi tó bá wà. Bó bá jẹ́ pé ọkùnrin ní ó nalẹ̀ gbàlàjà ó ní kábíyèsí o. Tó bá jẹ́ obìnrin ó ní kábíyèsí o. Distinguished and gentlemen, and all the people that are watching us online, we are starting something very new in the annals of history of the Department of School Library and Media Technology at the University of Ibadan. And we have a very unique opportunity of bringing a one-time senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and a former governor of your state. Now, Oba Senator Rashidi ADEWOLU Ladoja. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ẹ̀yẹ dìde ẹja kí kábíyèsí o. Kábíyèsí ọba. Mo ní wọ́n kí ọ̀bí ológun ẹrú o. Àní wọ́n kí ọ̀bí ọlọ́gbọ̀n ní wọ̀fà. Ọba Sẹ́nitọ̀ Rashidi wọ́n kí ọ̀bọ́yá orí rẹ̀ dìde. Ọmọ olóòpọ̀ alẹ́ olú o. Ẹ má jà àti ìdàyẹn palẹ̀ náà. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wọ̀nyí, ẹ̀yin ọmọ wọ̀nyí tẹ́ ẹ soríire tẹ́ ẹ ní bàbá ńlá bàbá àrà tí wọ́n fẹ́ sọ̀tà àrà fún yín. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ dìde ẹ bá wa kí bàbá kábíyèsí.
Kábíyèsí o.
Yóò dáa fún yín, yóò yẹ yín.
Àmín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀yin èèyàn pàtàkì tẹ́ ẹ wà ń jókòó, ẹ̀yin pòfẹ́sọ̀ ńláńlá, ẹ̀yin dókítà ńláńlá, ẹ̀yin èèyàn ńláńlá tẹ̀ ń bẹ lóde Nàìjíríà. Ẹ bá mi kí bàbá kábíyèsí Ọ̀tún Olubadan tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
Kábíyèsí o.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I will hand over the microphone to the master of ceremony. This is Baba Oba Senator Rashidi ADEWOLU Ladoja, former governor of Oyo State and one-time federal senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Wọ́n kàn fẹ́ kí yín káàbọ̀ náà, wọ́n fẹ́ kí yín kú ìjókòó kó tó di àsìkò tí wọ́n tẹnu bọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀. Bàbá, wọ́n retí yín sà. Kábíyèsí sà.
Mo kí àwọn alákòóso iléèwé wa yìí báyìí. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀, gbogbo èèyàn rò pé UI pé orúkọ yunifásitì ló máa ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo rántí nígbà tí máa dá University of Lagos sílẹ̀, màmá mi sọ pé àwọn ará Èkó yìí máa ń jowú Ìbàdàn, wọ́n tún ti dá UI tí máa náà sílẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé for those people who don't understand Yoruba, I want to thank the organizers of this occasion, starting from the head of this institution, that is the Vice Chancellor. I also like to thank the various deans of the faculties that are here, the heads of departments, particularly the head of the Department of Library Studies. I want to welcome also the various people who have contributed to the success of this, particularly my wife, Mrs. Bukola Ladoja. Particularly my wife, Mrs. Olori Bukola Ladoja.
Kábíyèsí o.
Who is the force behind Rasda? Rasda is a vehicle that she intends to develop Africa. She believes that you cannot develop without reading. And that is the belief of everybody now, that the distractions are so much that we have left away reading. The distractions are such that you spend a lot of time on television. We now spend a lot of time also on our mobile phones. Either we are looking at what is happening in America, maybe Trump has said something, or we are looking at the war in Gaza, or whatever might have been happening in the world of sports, depending on your own preference. So our gathering today is at the initiative of the university. And they told me that it is the meeting point of the town and the gown. So, to the future leaders who are sitting here today, welcome. I learned that many of you might have come from outside Ibadan. Along with your teachers, I welcome you all to this occasion. And I believe that our stories today will benefit you all. I will let you know that there is nothing easy, and as well as there is nothing difficult. You only need to resolve to achieve the greatness. So once again, the organizers, once again, the university authorities, I thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Can we appreciate Baba more than this? Ẹ dákun ẹ bá mi gbé òṣùbà arabandẹ̀ fún Olórí Bukola Ladoja. Àwọn gangan ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ àtúnṣe kábíyèsí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ẹ ṣé ìyá wa olórí.
Kábíyèsí o. Àwọn ọmọ iléèwé wa láti ìlú Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, àwọn ọmọ Al-Kausar Science and Technical College, wọ́n ní presentation fún àwọn bàbá wa. Bismillah.
Mudewere bi ejale, mudewere bi ejowuro, mudera keni bi eni, mudera kenyan bi eyan. Ọba Rashidi Adewolu Ladoja, Otun Olubadan ti ilẹ̀ Ibadan. Kú ọdún oṣù kó àṣeyíṣẹ́ mi, ọdún ìyẹn gbogbo láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Bàbá mi kò gbó, kò tọ́, kò fọ́, pẹ́ wú lórí, kò fi èrìgì jóbi. Àní kò pẹ́ ní ayé, àtẹ̀pẹ́pẹ́ pẹ́lẹ́sẹ̀ ń tẹ̀nà. Ọba tó bí àrò, ọba rẹ̀ bí oṣù. Mo sún ọba níwọ̀n ẹgbẹ̀je, mo jẹ̀nà sọ́ba níwọ̀n ẹgbẹ̀fà. Ẹni bá ọba fi lọ bá ń pa, ọba má pa mí ṣe mo dì mọ́kùn ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀ tán. Kábíyèsí ooo. Ọba Rashidi Adewolu, máa gbọ́n bí o tún wọlé àwọn bàbá rẹ lọ lórúkọ là ń pè ní ládéládé lórúkọ là ń pè ní lóyè àgbórá kò ń tó kó àlérí kó ríjó gbogbo tí ń gbó kó gbó bí àwọn àgbàkan tán gbó títí tí wọ́n sì ń dókínní ká pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ń tẹ̀nà olùkọ́ alẹ́ olú àkàmú ìgbóngbẹ́ránlẹ̀ kò jíjọ ọpẹ́ èyí ní ọjọ́ ìbí rẹ kó ojú olùlà ìpẹ́. kábíyèsí o ọba Ládọjà sóun gbóhùn ẹnu mi dáadáa mo kí ọ kú oríire àní mo yàn bàbá mi Ọ̀tún Olúbàdàn bí ààrẹ ilẹ̀ bòmí ọmọ Olúpọ̀ àlẹ́ ìlú mo mú téńté mo mú jọba mo mú jàlàlà mo fi joyè mọ̀jẹ̀ ẹni bá solúpọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ wọn á lówó lọ́wọ́ wọn á bímọ lẹ́mọ ewu yán délé bàbá mi Olúpọ̀ ó dọ̀tún ewu yán tó jọ́dà tó dòtún bá ń tẹ́ ewu yán gbà yóò dọ̀tún nílé bàbá tó bí ọlọ́mọ ǹjẹ́ tí ń bá bọ̀ kó fẹ́hùn yán dèmi ọmọ Olúpọ̀ àní tí ń bá kí ọ títí wọ́n mà délé bàbá rẹ ní Ìbàdàn mèsì ọ̀gọ̀ nílé Olúyọ̀lé Ìbàdàn nílé Olúyọ̀lé o ọmọ àjẹgbíjẹ karahun ọmọ agbọ́sásámọ́sá ọmọ agbọ́yàyàmọ̀yà ìlú Ògúnmọ́lá olódò gbẹ́kẹ̀gìrì lójú ogun ìlú ìbíkúnlé alágbàlá ajayajaya àgbàlá ìbíkúnlé ó tóbi ju oko bá bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi lọ ìbíkúnlé ẹlẹ́rù bẹ̀rù mẹ́rù bẹ̀rẹ̀ lójú ogun ìbíkúnlé tí mẹ́rù tẹ̀rù ẹ̀ náà sì tún mẹ́rù ǹjẹ́ ta ní kí ọ́ o àwa lọ́mọ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ iléèwé àlìkáúsà tá a kalẹ̀ sí Ọ̀tàmùkù ní Ògo Olúwa nílùú Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ bàbá mi Ọ̀tún Olúbàdàn bí ààrẹ ilẹ̀ bòmí àìgbọ́kọ̀ ọkọ́ àìgbọ́kọ̀ àdá kòkòkò làrọ̀ tá lé ẹni tó bá ní ọkú kí wọ́n máa ṣáájú rẹ lọ ni 100 ọdún lónìí o òkè ń bẹ láìkú mọ́ gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀ng ní tòkè 100 ọdún lónìí o òkè ń bẹ láìkú mọ́ gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀ng ní tòkè kẹ́ẹ̀gbó bí Olúgbógbó ti gbó kẹ́ẹ̀wàwà bí Olúwàwà ti wà bàbá mi o kábíyèsí o Ọ̀tún Olúbàdàn ti ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn wọ́n ní bí pèrègùn bá yọ pèrègùn á máa wọ̀ tuntun wọ̀ ilé ọ̀tún ilé ìdùnnú ilé ayọ̀ àmọ́jẹ́ tí ń lágbára láṣẹ Èdùmàrè lálọ́ ire lábọ̀ ire jíjí ire jíjẹ ire mímu ire gbogbo lójú owó rí òjòjò kì í sọ̀rọ̀ kó má lè nájà bàbá ẹ̀ ní wọ́wọ́ kiri ní ayé wọ́n ní kí n bá yín jèrè pípẹ́ kẹ́ẹ̀pẹ́ láyé wọ́n ní bá yín jèrè òbí kí òbí mọ́ bí kú àti òsì dànù àtẹ̀pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ń tẹ̀nà àtẹ̀yìn sàmọ́dún bàbá mi Àkànmú.
bá mi pa àtẹ́wọ́ tó lákàkì fún wọn ẹ bá mi sáwọn látẹ̀wọ́ kẹ́ tó wá ṣe kábíyèsí o. bàbá ni yóò dá fún gbogbo yín wọ́n ní yóò yẹ yín o. ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi wọ́n lẹ́nu tó lórí ló mórí kọ ẹni ó lédè ló mọ̀ dé pé ẹni ó mọ̀tàn sọ lákòókò yìí mo fẹ́ pé ẹni wa àṣà ni tiwa kí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ bá wa fi èdè pípé dá bàbá wa sẹ́nitọ̀ Ọba former governor His Excellency and His Royal Highness Baba Rashidi ADEWOLU Ladoja. Over to you, Ashanti wa.
Ìbà forí adé o. Mo ṣe kábíyèsí o. Ìbà Ọlọ́run Ẹlẹ́dùmarè ìbà Ọlọ́run àkọ́dá ayé. Àkọ́dá ayé ìbà aṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run ìbà ìbà Ọlọ́run Ẹlẹ́dùmarè ọba mi àjíkí ọba mi àjígẹ̀ kábí ó màmá sí ọba dání má gbàgbé ẹni ìbà Ọlọ́run Ẹlẹ́dùmarè o kábíyèsí ìbà mo rí bá nínú ilé àwọn bàbá ẹ̀yìn n ò tó pèrè bàbá mi ọba Adéwọ̀lú Ládọjà kẹ́ẹ̀pẹ́ o bàbá ní bàbá ń ṣe Ọ̀tún Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn kórìdé gbó bí olùgbogbo ti igbó àtẹ pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ń tẹ̀nà mo rí bá gbogbo ẹ̀yìn àgbààgbà mo rí bá gbogbo ọmọ kéékèèké lé pátá ìbà apẹ́tẹ́ ọwọ́ ìbà apẹ́tẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ ìbẹ̀yìn àgbààgbà tó ń bẹ níkàlẹ̀ ìbà ọmọ kéékèèké lé pátá mo ní sẹ́ mọ́ wí ẹnu mi lọ́sẹ̀nù ìfà ìyá pérégede àbíkẹ́ mo dé o ìbà mo ní àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run Ẹlẹ́dùmarè ọba tó ní adájọ́ tọ́jọ́ pé bàbá mi o Ọládọjà o ìlú dákun mọ̀mọ́ bínú pé mo bá olóyè mo pe ọlórúkọ orúkọ là á pe ládéládé mẹ́bórúkọ là á pe lóyè lóyè iye wọn tó perí bàbá mi àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n náà ní wọ́n mọ̀ kí bàbá mi àwọn ọmọwé ilẹ̀ yìí náà ní wọ́n mọ̀ kẹ́ni ti iye bàbá ní bàbá ń ṣe Ọ̀tún Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ kórìjì ó gbó kórìjì ó tọ́ àtẹ pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ń tẹ̀nà ó gbọ́ ọkàrin kẹsẹ̀ nítọ́lọ́run Elédùmarè mo lóò ní kú láíláí mo lóò mo ti rójú ọ̀la lójú rẹ̀ lágbára lọ́dún ọba olówó orí Àyìnkẹ́ o ire gbogbo lójú owó rí òjòjò kì í sọwọ́ kó mọ́mọ́ náà jà bàbá mi ò ní wọ́wọ́ ti nínú ilé ayé ò ní wá láàfin ara ti lágbára lọ́run ọba wọ́n á dórí àpèrè àwọn bàbá rẹ̀ lágbára ọlọ́run Elédùmarè ọba ò ní tètè kú láéláé mo ti rójú ọ̀la mo ti rójú ìbùkún mo ti rójú àlàáfíà lójú rẹ̀ lágbára ọlọ́run ọba ṣé ni mo wọnú ilé àwọn bàbá tóbi ọlọ́mọ ọmọ Olúpọ̀ alẹ́ ìlú Olúpọ̀ alẹ́ ìlú ọmọ alẹ́ téńtéjọba ọmọ falala jóyè mọ̀jẹ̀mọ̀ sí tilé èpò wù mí oògùn ojoojúmọ́ tilé bàbá yín sún mi lọ ọmọ Yádòlú o òpèrè dàgbà ọ̀yárí gbé nínú ilé àwọn bàbá rẹ ni mo ní nínú ilé àwọn bàbá tóbi ọlọ́mọ ọmọ Òrúgùdù bíi ìgbín Ìjẹ̀ṣà mo bọ́ ní bàbá yín jó lájàṣẹ́ po òpèrè ọwọ́ kan òwe òpèrè ọwọ́ kẹ gúúsì ó ti tọ́yà jẹ nínú ilé àwọn bàbá tóbi ọlọ́mọ ọmọ Yádòlú o dákun wọn ò gbọ́ bí mo ti ń wọnú ilé àwọn bàbá yín lọ mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ń ròde gbogbo aṣọ a máa ṣe rómi gbogbo aṣọ a máa ṣe wọ̀mí gbogbo aṣọ a máa ṣe rómi gbogbo aṣọ a máa ṣe wọ̀mí kíjì pa lògbó á níbẹ̀ ò tiẹ̀ wọ̀mí ẹ̀ ṣáà mójú mi ròde òun lásọ yàtẹ̀ títí tẹ́ gba òun lásọ yàtẹ̀ títí tẹ́ pọ̀ jọjọ ọmọ Yádòlú o mo ní báyìí là ń ṣe 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 o báyìí là ń ṣe wọ́n lé ọba wa Ládọjà wọ́n lé ọba wa Ládọjà báyìí là ń ṣe báyìí là ń ṣàpọ́nlé ọba wa Ládọjà ṣàpọ́nlé ọba wa Ọ̀tún Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn nínú ilé àwọn bàbá rẹ ni ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ bá ń jó ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ń jó alákọ̀ọ́mù òdìdé òjò ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ alákọ̀ọ́mù òdìdé òjò ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ alákọ̀ọ́mù òdìdé òjò ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ń dádé o ní ń dádé owó ìran ọba ní ń dádé ní ń dádé o ní ọ̀la ní ń dádé o ní ń dádé olùdìdé òjò ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́ba ń jó Adéwọ̀lú òdìdé òjò ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ Adéwọ̀lú òdìdé òjò ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ wò tó gbèrí rẹ̀ bàbá mi Ọládọjà o mo ní dákun mọ́ dágòjògò oríire àfihàn oríire àfìbùkún ọmọ Ìbàdàn nílé Olúyọ̀lé o ọmọ àjẹgbíyọ ọmọ àfikarahun fọ́rímù Ìbàdàn mọ̀jà bí ìtọ́jọ́ kìíní àná oko gbogbo rọ wájú lẹ́rú bàbá ẹ̀yìn ló wọ́ ṣòkòtò kẹ̀mbẹ̀rẹ̀ bí ọmọ Ìbàdàn wo lèmi dè mí o ọmọ Ìbàdàn wo lèmi dè mí o ọmọ Òkè Ìbàdàn ọmọ Òkè Ìbàdàn ọmọ Òkè Ìbàdàn ọmọ Òkè Ìbàdàn àmú wo lèmi dè mí o alákọ̀ọ́mù wo lèmi dè mí o mo ní lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba àbùkù wá nìkan ọ́ nílé ayé àdùn ni ó gbẹ̀yìn ọ̀rọ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba mo ní kórí ojú olólẹ̀ yípẹ́ kórí bí ogbó bí olú gbogbo ti igbó àtẹ pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ń tẹ̀nà ire o ire o ire ayọ̀ kó mọ́ jẹ́ tirẹ̀ ire o ọkọ̀ bàbá mi lálọ́ ire lábọ̀ ire jíjí ire sísun ire bíbọ̀ ire ire gbogbo lójú ọwọ́ rí òjòjò kì í sanwó kọ́mọ́nà ìjà òní wọ́wọ́ tì nínú ilé ayé òní wà láfíà ara ti lágbára ṣe ìdùnmàrè ire ló gbowó lójú ọwọ́ rí o bàbá mi àkànmọ́ ọtún dọjọ́ ni o ọjọ́ ire.
ẹ bá mi pa àtẹ́wọ́ tó lákàtì fún àṣà ń tiwa àṣà ọmọ àṣà ìyá àṣà ẹ pa àtẹ́wọ́ tó nílẹ̀ fún àṣà ń tiwa.
mo rí bá bàbá mi mo rí bá bàbá mi ìbà lọ́wọ́ oko tó dorí kọlẹ̀ tí ò lè ro bàbá mi ìbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn òbú tó dorí kọlẹ̀ tí ò ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ ọlọ́jọ́ òní mo rí bá àjùní lọ kí n tó máa lọ ìbà bàbá ẹni là kọ́kọ́ jù o délé desuwa gángan èrè eyín délé desuwa gángan èyí erin jagbóró olú bàbá mi aláòdé ọmọ ọ̀jẹ́ òsì tí mo wá wí wá ní bàbá ọ̀jẹ́ tó kun láńlélú bàbá ọdẹ tẹ̀ríntẹ̀rín ńlájà ìyàwó kábíyèsí Olúbàdàn àlàáfíà kẹ́bọ̀ débí ilé tíríkà sí nǹkan ilé tẹ̀ ń dàgìrì gàràwọ̀ yìí láyé kò ní ìdílé àárò òdo ẹnu labẹ́rẹ́ fi ta sọ́ọ̀ṣe ẹnu ládìrẹ́ òkò níbi tiẹ̀ mọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kan ló mú baálẹ̀ joyè ọ̀rọ̀ kan ló mú baálẹ̀ joyè ọ̀rọ̀ kan ló mú baálẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan ọ̀rọ̀ kan ló mú baálẹ̀ sọ̀fà kókókó lára ọdẹ lé kókókó lára yóò sì máa lé ní kókókó lára ọdẹ lé kókókó lára yóò sì máa lé ní mo lẹ́ sọdún ọdún nìna ẹ sì tún ṣe tẹ̀ mí tówó tọmọ tàìkú tàìrùn ọdọọdún là gbórógbó ọdọọdún là bọ́ọ̀mù obì lórí àtẹ mo lẹ́ pẹ́ gbogbo ìmọ̀pẹ́ ti pẹ́ ẹ pẹ́ bọ́ọ̀mù owó ti pẹ́ lágbẹ̀dẹ tẹ̀ríntẹ̀rín lẹ́jà ẹ̀yìn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ò ní gbà ṣe yín ṣe ẹ ní ṣòwò fọ́ọ̀mù ẹlòmíì ẹni tó bá pẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ kú kò ní gbádùn ara ẹni tó bá pẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ kú wáríwárùn ni ó sì máa gbẹ́rù wọn lọ ni ẹ gbẹ̀rin ọdẹ àbẹ́ gbẹ̀rin ọdẹ o.
a gbẹ̀rin ọdẹ.
ẹ gbẹ̀rin ọdẹ àbẹ́ gbẹ̀rin ọdẹ o.
a ó gbẹ̀rin ọdẹ.
tọmútọmú là fọlọ́mọge tọmútọmú là fọlọ́mọge tígo láàárọ̀ tí èbó tọmútọmú là fọlọ́mọge tígo láàárọ̀ tí èbó tọmútọmú là fọlọ́mọge tígo láàárọ̀ tí èbó tọmútọmú là fọlọ́mọge tọmútọmú là fọlọ́mọge tọmútọmú là fọlọ́mọge tígo láàárọ̀ tí èbó tọmútọmú là fọlọ́mọge. mo ní ṣe báyìí ní Ìbàdàn ńlé Olúyọ̀lé ibi olè gbé ń jàre olóhùn Ìbàdàn méjì ọ̀gbọ̀n ọmọ àfikàrà fún bọ́ọ̀rì mu Ìbàdàn ìlú Olúyọ̀lé ní Ìbàdàn ìlú ẹ̀fún ṣetán ìlú kọ́ọ̀mí oníṣẹ́ bílágẹ̀lú ní bàbá àbàdàn ìlú Ògúnmọ́lá olódògbò kẹ̀rí lógun ọwọ́ kẹ̀bẹ̀ ó lọ sí ìjà. ẹ máa gbádùn ara yín ẹ máa gbádùn ara yín o ẹ máa gbádùn ara yín ìgbádùn lẹwà gbẹ̀dẹ̀ ní ìrọ̀kókò lágbàlá ẹ máa gbádùn ara ìgbádùn lẹwà ẹ máa gbádùn ara ni.
kábíyèsí o kádé ọpẹ́ lórí kí bàtà ọpẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ o. Today is a very unique day, not only in the life of Department of School Library and Media Technology, but also to the university as a whole. Because when this program was mooted, we were thinking that we can't be able to attend this kind of gathering. We are happy that you are here today, sir. And we are saying that what you have done today, tell us about your love for children and for people at large. Otherwise, you say, what am I going to say to these children? So we can only appreciate you for your presence here today, sir. The thing concerning storytelling, I think within our culture is gradually dying down. But the kind of activities that we have here today tell us that hope is not lost at all. Because we are here to encourage these children about the importance of storytelling. And most of us that are young, like this one, we recollect that when we are in the villages, we have a moonlight tales. When there's moon, every time they assemble us somewhere, and when there's no moon, they have what they call what is that gas lamp at that time. We gather around gas lamp to listen to stories. And those stories have still on us some moral values which bears on our action today. We know the story when we are reading all these books, even not only stories telling, even some books in Yoruba that we are not known, people are assembled there, Igbo Olodumare. We are in some. So this kind of activity that they planned by the school library today, kindly is a welcome development, and I hope that this kind of activity will not die here today. Kabiyesi, once again, we welcome you to the University of Ibadan. This is your land. And the University of Ibadan also thank you, the Ibadan, for giving this land for 999 years. Thank you very much. I will continue to give. Thank you.
Can we give a beautiful round of applause? That is the representative of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ibadan. Next thing on the agenda is the address by the head of Department of School Library and Media Technology, the University of Ibadan. It is my honor welcoming the Associate Professor Aramide to present his address and welcome people to this God gathering. Associate Professor Aramide.
Thank you very much. I want to welcome our Oba, His Royal Highness and Excellency, Oba Senator Rashidi ADEWOLU Ladoja, and all the people gather here before I proceed with my address. Good morning, Vice Chancellor, the storyteller, Oba Senator Rashidi ADEWOLU Ladoja, the Dean, distinguished senators, honorables, elder statesmen, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, students, and all cherished members of our community. I'm honored to stand here today at this remarkable event, Storytelling with the Legends. Today, as we celebrate the timeless tradition of storytelling, we are privileged to be in the company of one of our legends, His Royal Highness and Excellency, Oba Senator Rashidi ADEWOLU Ladoja. Royal Highness, your presence here as our storyteller adds great honor and value to this event, and we deeply appreciate your willingness to share your story of wisdom and life journey with us on this special occasion of your 80th birthday. Today's event goes far beyond entertainment. It's a mission, a calling, and a powerful response to the growing concern about the decline of the reading culture and the weakening of moral values in our society, particularly among our youth. In recent years, many of us have noticed that the joy and curiosity that once inspired children to open a book and explore other worlds are fading. Traditional values of kindness, respect, resilience, and integrity, which have long been reinforced through the narratives of our elders, are increasingly at risk of being lost in today's fast-paced digital age. Storytelling, however, has always been more than just a means of passing time. It is the oldest and most powerful method of imparting values, shaping perspectives, and inspiring our youth to be thoughtful, compassionate, and responsible citizens. Through the stories we tell, we revive the values we hold dear, giving our children and young adults a sense of identity, belonging, and purpose. In this event, we seek not only to rekindle the joy of listening to stories, but also to inspire a culture where reading and storytelling are cherished once more. We aim to empower the next generation by connecting them to our past and helping them understand the timeless wisdom and lessons embedded in our cultural heritage. By doing so, we can instill values that will guide them in making wise choices and contributing positively to our society. To make this vision a reality, our department, the Department of School Library and Media Technology, has taken on the responsibility of nurturing this reading culture and fostering positive values through education and engagement. However, we cannot do this alone. Our department faces several infrastructural challenges that limit our ability to fully serve the needs of our students and the wider community. In this regard, I humbly call on all our people that are here today, our leaders and everyone, community leaders, alumni supporters and well-wishers, to consider supporting us in any way you can. Your support in the areas of infrastructure, technology, and resources will not only enhance our learning environment, but also enable us to expand initiatives like today's event to reach even more children and young adults. We envision a department equipped with modern facilities where storytelling sessions, interactive reading programs, and value-based education can flourish, providing students with opportunities to learn, connect, and grow. In closing, I want to express my deepest gratitude to everybody for being here today. Let us continue to celebrate and protect our rich heritage by making storytelling an enduring part of our children's lives. Together, we can revive a culture of reading, upholding the values that strengthen our society and pave the way for a brighter future for generations to come. Thank you, and let us enjoy a day filled with inspiration and stories that will resonate for years to come. Thank you very much.
That was the HOD of the Department of School Library and Media Technology presenting his address. Gentlemen and ladies, and these wonderful children, can we give a more resounding applause to the head of department of the School Library and Media Technology, the University of Ibadan. Thank you, the Associate Professor K.A. Aramide. At this point in time, I want to invite Dr. Alice Adejoke Bamigbola to present the biography of our eminent storyteller today in the program of Storytelling with the Legends. Over to you, Dr. Alice Adejoke Bamigbola. You are welcome.
Thank you very much. It is my pleasure today to read the short bio of our Oba, Senator Engineer Rashidi ADEWOLU Ladoja. His Royal Highness Oba Senator Rashidi ADEWOLU Ladoja was born on 25th September 1944 in Gambari village near Ogbomoso on the way to Ilorin because his mother was staying with his paternal grandmother then. His christening was done in 2 locations, at Gambari near Ogbomoso and in Ibadan at the same time. And after about 3 months, he was brought to Ibadan. As a little child, he had so many names, such as Aderemi, Ademola, Adewolu. But as he was growing up, he decided to stick to Adewolu, because it was during the reign of Oba Adesoji Aderemi, the Ono of Ife then, and the reign of Oba Ademola, the Alake of Egbaland. So he said to himself, why should I be bearing the same name with these big people? If I had chosen Aderemi, people would think it was I was bearing Aderemi because of Oni of Ife. If I've taken Ademola because of Alake of Egbaland, people would think I took it because of Alake. Thus, he chose to bear Adewolu. As a child, his father made him to understand that there will always be room for excellence. Hence, excellence became his watchword. After his primary school education, he attended Ibadan Boys High School. Between the year 1958 and 1963. Subsequently, he was admitted to Olivet Baptist Heights in Oyo for his HSC in the year 1964 to 1965. He studied at the Université de Belgium 1966 to 1972, where he earned a degree in chemical engineering. All the way, excellence made rooms for him as he became a scholar right from higher school till university level. He got employed in Total Hall even before he completed his university education. He got the job in April when he was to complete his university in August. He worked in Total Hall for 13 years in various positions before transitioned into private business in 1985. His business interests include shipping, manufacturing, banking, agriculture, and transportation. He was elected to the Senate of Nigeria in 1993 during the Nigerian Third Republic. He was a member of the United Nigerian Congress Party during the Abacha political transition. By the year 2000, His Highness Ladoja became a director of Standard Trust Bank Limited. Senator Ladoja was elected as the 15th governor of Oyo State in April 2003 on the PDP platform and took office on 29 May 2003. His tenure, which lasted until 2007, was marked by policies aimed at improving infrastructure, education, and the welfare of Oyo State citizens. Engineer Senator Ladoja is a business mogul, a politician of note, a distinguished senator, and one-time governor of Oyo State. Beyond politics, Oba Ladoja has maintained an active role in business, agriculture, and community development. His ventures in farming supply agricultural produce within and beyond Oyo State, demonstrating its commitment to local development. Oba Ladoja is blessed by his creator. He enjoys God's infinite mercies. You cannot but like and respect him. He's a gentleman of honor who radiates warmth and love to fellow men. Oba Ladoja is indeed a pleasant character whom God has granted the grace to witness 80 years in his earth sojourn. He's a man of excellence, an exemplary man of valor. He became an Oba after he received a ceremonial beaded crown from reigning Olubadan and the government of Oyo State in August 2024. As a pioneer of the storytelling with legends initiatives, Oba Ladoja has made significant strides in promoting cultural heritage. This program organized in collaboration with the Department of School Library and Media Technology, University of Ibadan, and the Reading Awareness Society for Development in Africa, Rasda, seeks to inspire younger generations through the art of storytelling, folklores, and proverbs. Oba ADEWOLU Ladoja is a statesman who has completely dedicated his life to service of humanity. He's an affluent Nigerian, but lives a simple and most unassuming life. Even in governance, he demonstrated simplicity, endurance, excellence, and did not build unnecessary barricades around him as governor. His dress code is simple, Ankara Agbada. And most times, with a cap to match. He's courageous, a meritant for excellence, a respected voice in Nigeria, a rare gift to to mankind. With deep respect and admiration, we say, Kábíyèsí, kádé pẹ́ lórí, kí lẹ̀kẹ̀ lọ́wọ́, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, kí ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ dọ̀kìnni, kí bàbá pẹ́ lórí ìtẹ́ kánrin kése, Kábíyèsí o.
A beautiful round of applause to Dr. Alice Adejoke Bamigbola.
Thank you very much, the MC, Kábíyèsí, the Olubadan in the making. It's going to be very short. It was in the... It was in the early 50s when the first African man to present a paper in African literature. That's at the University of Leeds, that the first African man to win the Nobel Prize in literature at the University of Leeds. And the white people said, Africa, do you people have literature? And the man was angered. How come that Africa will not have literature? I mean, the culture of African people is the literature of the African people. So the man presented a beautiful African paper titled Myth Literature and African Worldview. And in that paper, the man talks about oral tradition and using Yoruba culture as a paradigm. It was a very great presentation, and it was well applauded by the white and African in diaspora. It was a great presentation. On that note, I know that Olubadan in the making, Kábíyèsí, is going to give us a beautiful presentation on oral tradition and African literature that will be more enriching. Being an engineer, a cultural man, an African man is going to be fantastic. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
And she's no other person but Dr. Sophia Adeyeye. Please, a round of applause. Dr. Sophia Adeyeye is an international woman. She has gone far and near to deliver lots of papers and histories, and today she wants to have her own goodwill message.
Your Excellency, sir, Oba ADEWOLU Ladoja, my teachers of teachers present here, thank you so much for creating time for me to be here today. And for students, I really wish you understand what is happening here today. This is just one of the rare occasions where you meet a legend, living legend, you know, where you're able to tap for him. We lost it at a particular time because we refused to continue with the culture of storytelling. Storytelling is an avenue where we showcase our culture, where we preserve our heritage, and, you know, and storytelling leads to writing. Thank God we have the chairman of ANA here. So all what you learned today, I wish you could put it into book. When I was in University of Ibadan, I remember Professor Alegbeleye telling us, is it 100 or 200 level, that we should have a book, journaling book, where we put in everything that we see, things that happen to us, and that has really helped me. So I want to thank the organizers of this occasion. Dr. Aramide, Associate Prof. Aramide, thank you for all you do for school librarianship. This is the only way where we can capture these young ones. And I sincerely wish everybody a good time today. Network, go around, meet with people, network and make friends. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Join me in welcoming Baba, Professor David Elaturoti, to give us...
Please, a round of applause, please.
Let us give him a beautiful round of applause.
Yes.
Baba is also 80 years plus. Àgbàlagbà ẹ máa tẹ̀lé jẹ́jẹ́ bọ̀ ní baba ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ sáré jẹ́jẹ́ lẹ́gùn àgbàjọ àwọn baba tí a nu àwọn àgbàlagbà gbàǹgbà tí ń bẹ lótú ilẹ̀ yìí ẹ pẹ́ fún àṣà. Over to you, Professor David Elaturoti. Thank you.
Kábíyèsí, Oba ADEWOLU Ladoja, our highly revered somebody we know. is the deep water runs, the silent water runs deep. Àgbà yẹn á tẹ̀síwájú. My ọ̀gá, Mr. Aramide, àwọn ló gbà wá ṣiṣẹ́ when we finish our library course. And we learn about him, and he's still growing younger. I think you have to borrow us that technology. But one thing I know about Baba is that he takes things easy and he doesn't assume. My colleagues, the HOD, the immediate past HOD, the current HOD, I'm very proud of you. Because you are doing things we cannot cope with in our own time. You are pushing forward the frontiers of knowledge. Actually, what we are doing today is what the founder of this place, when it was Abadina Media Resource Center, our mama, Professor Adetoun Ogunsheye, he founded this place in 1972. And I was a student here in 73, 74. He invited me to join him. And so this place started in January 1975. I happened to be a foundation staff. And I was there for so long. And I became a professor here too. And before I left, I handed over to my successor the Department of School Library and Media Technology. And what we are doing today is exactly the reality of the dream of the founder, the town and the gown. When I got here this morning, I could hardly imagine that one day we can bring an Oba, highly rated Oba in Ibadan, to come and sit with us and share ideas and tell us story. It's demonstrating that university does not exist for itself. It's not just the ivory tower. There must be a link between the university, the ivory tower, and the community, which you are doing. I congratulate you, my successors. You are really breaking the record. Today, I thank God. Well, I think I have to acknowledge, because this place doesn't become what it is today without the people God have chosen. One of them is Professor Bumi Alegbeleye. He allowed God to use him for this place to grow. While some of his colleagues thought we don't need that frontiers of knowledge extending. I appreciate you, sir. And we are reaping the reward of our labor. We will still live longer to see where what will become of this place. Amen. But very good thing will come to this place. Children, this center, this department, is the only thing that differentiates us from other departments in the university is that we are devoted to children and children's service and education. I remember that what made us to survive one visitation panel that was arranged to smash this place off the list. But one of the visitation panel members said, of all the departments he has visited, this is the only place that is devoted its service to children and should be allowed to grow. And that is why, rather than scrapping us, they tell the university to give us facilities to grow forward. So thank God, and God knows what he's doing. If we have been scrapped, how do we have somebody like Baba Ladoja sitting with us here? And greater things will see come. Maybe by the time he becomes Olubadan, he will see come, and as we go into history, that's an Olubadan who is interacting with children at the University of Ibadan. This is UI that we want to be. As I have said, mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀. Téèyàn bá ṣiṣẹ́ níbì kan, I'm a foundation staff. I joined this place in June 74, and I left in 2020. So when people ask of my career, it's an extended career, but it's very useful. I have story to tell about it, and I'm happy to be here today. And so it's the beginning of greater things to come. More so where you have people with ideas. Professor Ogunseye would have been here today, but because of age. Mama is 98, and he needs to be packaged. You give him notice before you can bring her to a place like this. Even àwa tó jẹ́ pé ọmọdé kéékèèké ni wá. Mo ti sọ fún Kọ́lá pé
ọmọdé ni wọ́n at 80 years plus ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún bàbá àgbà.
Mo sọ fún Kọ́lá pé tó bá fẹ́ rán mi iṣẹ́ wàá fún mi ní notice. Oh, then if you see very early in the morning because àgbàlagbà ẹ tètè jí. So how much more of Mama Ogunseye? Her spirit is here, and I guess probably is on the Zoom too, looking at what is happening here. She will actually be the happiest person today to see that seed he planted in 74 becoming what it is today. Adúpẹ́ púpọ̀. Kábíyèsí, we still look forward to enjoy your patronage. Children, they are the creation of God. And even in the Bible, Jesus Christ says, don't deprive these children from coming to me, because their type is the kingdom of God. So nobody, I'm sure we are still going to have head of state to come and address our children here. So for all of us that are here today, let us thank God, appreciate the current members of staff under the leadership of Kola Olamide Aramide. Ọjọ́ tí mo kọ́kọ́ rí mo ní ṣé ọmọ bàbá Aramide ni ẹni àbábúrò ẹ̀ torí bàbá ti lọ́ngbà yẹn ló wá ní ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá òun ni. Every time bá rí ma ní ṣe ń gbúrò bàbá o. So I'm happy that you are here today. That's the story. Torí náà ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa, all children, this center is meant for you. It's not to, if you get any adult receiving education here, it's because it has something to do with children. So this center, this department, it's center for a long time. This department is for children, and we're happy to make it so. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbádùn ìtàn tí bàbá sọ fún wa. Èmi náà ti ń wo pé nígbà tí kábíyèsí bá wá sọ̀tọ̀ fún wa, a tún wo àwọn tí ó wá sọ̀ mí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Láyọ̀ ni ó jà sí Olúwa. Bàbá ẹ ṣé o, ẹ kú àpọ́nlé wa.
That was the man that has seen it all, Professor David Elatoroti. Can we give him a very beautiful round of applause? Bàbá kábíyèsí o, pẹ́ fún wa o. Àwọn ọmọ yín rèé o, wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́tàn lẹ́nu bàbá àgbà. Ìtàn àmúrelé, ìtàn oríire, ìtàn tí sọ fún èèyàn wípé bí wọ́n bá bí ọ lórí àkìtàn, ó sì lè dé, ó lè rìn títí kò dẹni ńlá, ó lè rìn títí kò dẹni ayọ̀, ó lè rìn títí kò dẹni ológo. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ yìí ẹ ṣe kábíyèsí sí ọba. Over to you, kábíyèsí.
Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé ẹ kú ìjókòó, pàápàá jùlọ àwọn aláṣẹ iléèwé yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ àti àwọn aláṣẹ ibi tí a jókòó sí ìyẹn ní library department. We have a lot of children. When you ask them to speak, when you ask them to speak in Yoruba, they are speaking as a foreigner will speak Yoruba, which is not good enough. I think it is our fault of we parents, fault of we teachers. It's our fault of we parents who refuse to speak to our children in Yoruba. Fault of we teachers who feel that you cannot progress except you speak English. And also the fault of we administrators who do not believe that we must emphasize our language. Let me start with my own. When I started schooling, I don't even know what age I was. It was the age where you put your hand on your neck, on your ear. If your hand doesn't touch your ear, you are not going to school. Now they say you must be 6 years old. I was not 6 years old, but I was following my cousins who were 6 years old and over to school. I could not be the only one staying at home. That's why I was following them. And I remember in those days, we had primary 1A, no, not primary, class 1A, class 1B, and class 2. Class 1A, class 1B, class 2, they were not teaching you English. It was purely in Yoruba. The only English that is mixed there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the figures. The alphabet they taught us was A, B, D, A, F, E, G, B. E, E, G, K, L, M, N, O, O, P, R, C, Sh, T, U, V, Y. And that was all we needed. After mastering the alphabet, the next thing would be how to combine the alphabet. And the alphabet like ba, be, bi, bu, bu, ka, ka, ku, ku, ku. Just to let you know that you have to combine. When it is K-A, is ka. When it is K-A, is K. After that one, then you now join three words, 4 words, until you now become a master in reading Yoruba. And reading Yoruba at that time was very, very profitable. Very profitable in the sense that by the time you are in class 2, you can also read, read books. By the time you are in class 2, because I said class 1A, class 2B, class 2. It is only when you leave class 2 that you now go to standard 1. It's when you get to standard 1 they now start teaching you English. At that time, you have already mastered ABD. You are now going to master ABC. At that time, in class 2, they are already introducing you to pen and pencil with eraser. When you get to standard 1, they now introduce you to ink and inkwell. You can see the progress. And when you can read, you can read. Can read and understand. I remember very well. One day I was reading to my parents at home. At least about 5 women were listening to me. Age of my mother's, my grandmother, and the wives of my grandfather. I was reading from one of Fagunwa books. Because once it is time for reading, maybe 4 to 5 or 4 to 6, every of these women will be on their stool. And you start reading. I never knew that they were actually listening. Until one day I said, Baba, mi sọ pé ikú dọ́là. I just saw all of them stand up. I said, Mama, kí ló dé? And ó sọ pé dọ́là. You said it is. You said your father said, because I was reading the book. The book said, Baba mi sọ pé ikú dọ́là. Mo ní Baba mi sọ pé ikú dọ́là. And all of them stood up, carried their stool. I said, no, the book, they said, no, you said that Yoku Dollar, which means that maybe they thought that there was nothing again to read that night. Or maybe the book will be empty. So you can understand that, at that time, there are not so many books, apart from Alaviye books, apart from Fagunwa books, which you are encouraged to read. You also knew how to read the Bible in Yoruba. So you open this. Of course, it's not a question of sitting on the table. It's a question of lying flat on the mat and with your book in the front, reading to those people. And it was very, very good. Because while reading to them, they were listening to you. They were also giving you presents. So you can understand that Yoruba is not a dead language, but we are trying to make it die. We are trying to make it die by not speaking to our children in that language. The other thing that I noticed is that other cultures are trying to snatch our language from us. You find people coming from America, from Europe, from Latin America to learn Yoruba. In fact, the Chinese also have started coming to learn Yoruba. So why should we throw away our own? Ṣé máa kọ́ yín ní Abidi nílé ìwé? Ta ló lè kà? Ẹni tó bá lè kà kó jáde wá. Ẹni tó bá lè kà Abidi dé ilé ìlà kó jáde wá. Wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́. O lè kà? Ọ̀ya. Kó wá gbélé báyìí. Kó wá gbàmbí báyìí. Kó wá gbélé báyìí. Ẹni tó bá lè kà yóò, ẹni tó bá Abidi, ìwọ kọ́ ni mo ní kó kà á, ìwọ tí ó kà á nù. Abidi.
ABDAFGGBEEG.
Ó kà dáadáa, ó kà dáadáa, jí kò gbà ká lọ. ABDAFGGB. Ṣé ẹni sìn tó bá ní kẹ́ ká ibi sí?
ABDAFGGBEEG OOPIRISISI ti uwiyi.
Ṣé ẹ rí pé òótọ́ lè gbọ́ Yorùbá? Ọ̀ya, a máa sọ Yorùbá sí.
Ẹ lọ jókòó, ẹ lọ jókòó.
Tí mò ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni pé.
Ire.
Tí mò ń sọ ni pé nígbà táwa bá ní kékeré, tá a bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ iléèwé, kó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ iléèwé, ọwọ́ ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́kọ́ tó etí. Torí pé nísìn ọjọ́ orí là ń lò, á lò kọ́ pé ọmọ ọdún mẹ́fà ni yóò wọlé ìwé. Ṣùgbọ́n gbà náà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ọmọ ọjọ́ orí wọn kàn lọ sí iléèwé ni. Nígbà tá a bá sì bẹ̀rẹ̀, tá a máa kọ́ ni Abidi. Tá a bá kọ́ Abidi tán tó bá yé wa, a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀, a máa ń ṣe class 1, class 1A, class 1B, ká tó ṣe class 2. Tó o bá dé class 2, o ti mọ Yorùbá kà, o ti máa kọ. Nígbà náà bàbá wà ní class 1, a máa lo slate. Ó dàbí wàhálà báyìí àti ẹ̀fún ṣọ́ọ̀kì là ń pè. Èyí tá à ń lò láti kọ̀wé nù, gbogbo tó bá kọ orí tó kò fi kọ́ nù. Nígbà tó bá dé class 2, a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọ̀wé, a máa lo 2B fún ìṣirò, a máa lo 2D àbí 2C fún ìwé kíkọ. A sì ti mọ̀ ìwé kà. Gbogbo tá à ń pọ́n gbà náà Yorùbá ni. Pátá bá wà ní class 2 gbà náà, lẹ́ẹ̀dì là ń lò àti rẹ́sà láti kọ̀wé. Tó bá ti kọ́ díẹ̀ tí yóò bá ti tẹ́ ọlọ́run, ó parẹ́. Pátá bá dé standard 1, a tó regret ti lo ink. Ink tá a sì ń lò náà, a máa fi pẹ́ẹ̀nì bá kan ink ní a máa fi kọ́. Tó bá tún ti gbẹ, a tún fi kàn, a tún fi kọ́. ṣẹ́rí pé ayé ìsìn tún yàtọ̀ sígbà náà torí gbogbo yín ni tani olóbẹ́rò nu yín tani olóbẹ́rò kò sí gbogbo yín lẹ́nu olóbẹ́rò sí nítorí pé ẹlòpẹ́sù pàápàá kẹ́tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ́rò ìdí ẹ̀ níbẹ̀ tó fi jẹ́ pé a ń láti padà síbi tá a ti wá gbogbo ọmọ wa ń sìn ló gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ Yorùbá o torí pé àwọn ará òyìn odi wọ́n ti wá fẹ́ gbà àṣà wa lọ́wọ́ wa wọ́n rán àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n wá láti ìlú òyìnbó láti wá kọ́ èdè wa wọ́n sì rán wọn wá láti wá kọ́ àṣà wa náà torí pé pẹ̀lú ètò ayélujára wọn íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ rí àwọn ará China tí wọ́n ń dáfá ẹ rí àwọn ará Amẹ́ríkà tí wọ́n ń dáfá ṣùgbọ́n àwa gan tá a lè fa gan àdámọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ ẹ̀mọ́ tá ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ pàápàá torí pé ẹ̀sìn ti gbà lọ́wọ́ wa ṣùgbọ́n a lè gbà kí ẹ̀sìn gba ẹ̀sà pátápátá lọ́wọ́ wa tí àbá lásà a ní nǹkan kan ìdí ẹ̀ níbẹ̀ tí mo kọ́kọ́ fi ròyìn pé ẹni tẹ́ ń kọ́ Yorùbá ẹ gbà pé kò sí nǹkan tó burú nu pé kéèyàn kọ́ Yorùbá ọmọ kékeré lè kọ́ èdè méje lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà tí ó sì ní yọ lẹ́nu àwọn tá a kọ́ Yorùbá gan náà Gẹ̀ẹ́sì yìí náà ojú sí wa lọ kódà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ agúngbẹ́ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì jù yín lọ Yorùbá láti fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ torí náà ẹ má rò pé bóyá téèyàn bá kọ́ Yorùbá kò lè fi lọ sókè ìdàgbàsókè púpọ̀ ló wà tó bá kọ́ èdè yín ó sì mọ̀ pé ńgbà kan báyìí bá àtọ́ pé máa ń sọ pé ọdún kan ní ọdún kejì tí àwọn ọmọ máa lò níléèwé ká máa fi èdè abínibí kọ́ wọn mo mọ̀ pé ńgbà náà Professor Aláfúnwá ní Minister of Education ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ kọ́ yẹ pé gbogbo ọmọ ló máa gbọ́ èdè abínibí rẹ̀ gbogbo òun ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lónìí máa o kò sí pé ẹ̀yin nìkan ni à ń sọ o ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ń kọ́ tó bá wà níléèwé nílẹ̀ Yorùbá gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ Yorùbá ni kò bá àjọmọ̀ Haúsá kò bá àjọmọ̀ Ìgbò kò bá àjọmọ̀ Ìgbò ó gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ Yorùbá ni ó mọ̀ pé èdè tí wọ́n bẹ̀ nu ẹ tó sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa mi ó ti sọ gbogbo níbi tó yẹ kí n sọ fún yín ó nítorí pé ó sọ ibi tí wọ́n bí mi fún yín so ẹ̀yin ará Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ ara kan náà ni wà ẹ̀yin tí wọ́n lágbó Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ ilẹ̀ Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ wọn ti bí mi sí ṣùgbọ́n àwọn òbí mi Ìbàdàn ni wọ́n pé àtà tá à ń ṣe níbàdàn gbà náà yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ń sìn nílé ìwé wa à ń sanwó kí wọ́n tó gbé léèwé ọ̀fẹ́ dé 1955 wọ́n gbé léèwé ọ̀fẹ́ dé nígbà náà mo sì wà ní standard 4 ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tá a introduce nígbà tí wọ́n gbé ọ̀rọ̀ primary wọ́n lè àlò class mọ́ àlò standard mọ́ pé primary la máa lò so wọ́n gbé mi láti class 4 láti standard 4 sí primary 6 ọlọ́run sì bá ń ṣe mo yege nígbà náà kò sí nǹkan tí a fẹ́ kọ́ ju ìwé lọ nígbà náà máa tẹ́ gbà pé kí ọmọ tó bá mọ kápẹ́ntà ṣe kó máa ṣe ṣùgbọ́n àwọn òbí wa iṣẹ́ tó ń kálukú bá ń ṣe la máa ń kọ́ lọ́dọ̀ wọn àwọn òbí tèmi ń tajà mo sì máa ń bá wọn kiri wọ́n máa ń bá wọn kiri láti lọ ọjà tí wọ́n bá rà ń gbèrò a máa kiri káàkiri a máa tà á láti gbà náà mo ti mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ owó kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó lé níṣẹ́ owó kó tó pawó lè kọ́kọ́ rìn láti amúnigun láti agbeni arìnbà sí sábó láti bá ta pẹ́ńkẹ́lẹ́ láti amúnigun arìn lọ sí railway station láti lọ ta kun ṣòkòtò so kẹsẹ́ rí pé kò ń ṣe pé ayé ìsìn tó yẹ pé kódà nígbà náà pàápàá àìsàn bá wọ bàtà ó ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ wọ bàtà sìn ó yẹ kẹ́ kí àwọn òbí yín pé wọ́n kú iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n lè fún yín bàtà bọ̀ tí wọ́n lè fún yín láṣọ tó máa gbọ̀ ó yẹ kẹ́ máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn ni torí pé gbà náà ẹsẹ̀ la máa fi rìn káàkiri nígbà tá a bá dépò kan láti máa lo bàtà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ tó wà ní ilé ìwé àkọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbà náà primary school wọn ní bàtà nígbà tá a bá dé secondary school wọ́n sì máa sọ pé ká ra bàtà wá ṣùgbọ́n a dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run pé lónìí o gbogbo yín lẹ wọ bàtà wá torí pé mo mọ̀ pé àwọn tó wà ń bí báyìí pápá àwọn ọmọ nọ́ọ̀sì pápá wà ń bí báyìí wọ́n sì wọ bàtà ṣe rí pé iṣẹ́ gidi làwọn òbí yín ṣe kẹ́ ẹ dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn o nígbà tá a kúrò ń bẹ̀ nígbà táwọn àwọn kékeré agbowó sí ń bẹ̀ o torí pé tó bá fẹ́ wá sí University of Ibadan nígbà náà tó bá ti kúrò ní Mọ́kọ́lá bí ìgbà pé nugbó ni wàá gbàdé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o ṣùgbọ́n àwọn òbí wa ń bàdàn wọ́n ní àfọkànsùn wọ́n àtọ́ pé kí University ò mówó wá kó tó ká tó fún wọn lẹ̀ wọ́n ní pàǹkan àti sílẹ̀ kan dàgbà fún gbogbo ilẹ̀ tó tó yìí báyìí ilẹ̀ tó jù lọ yìí báyìí a sì máa fún gbére ni tó gbé ẹni tó bá gbọ́ 999 years wọ́n mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe ọdún kékeré ẹgbẹ̀rún ọdún la fún mímọ nílẹ̀ fún ta ni wọ́n máa wà láyé lọ́gbẹ̀rún ọdún ìran mẹ́wàá tún kọjá wọ́n mọ̀ pé yunifásitì ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn nìkan náà ló ń gba gbogbo nǹkan báyìí torí pé nígbà náà yunifásitì kan ṣoṣo tó wà ní kódà ìyá mi gbà pé gbogbo ibi tí a bá pè ní yunifásitì UI ní ojúkọ rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ UI Èkó UI Ìbàdàn UI Ifẹ̀ bí ìyá mi ṣe máa ń pè nù torí pé kò lọ léèwé nítorí náà kí àwọn òbí ń kú iṣẹ́ o wọ́n fún yín ní bàtà wọ́n fún yín láṣọ wọ́n tọ́jú yín wọ́n fún yín lóúnjẹ dáadáa wọ́n kú iṣẹ́ o nítorí tí wá rí yàtọ̀ sí nítorí tí ń rí ọmọ tó kiri sọ pé òun kiri máa ń sìn àwa sì ń kiri gbàtà secondary school o class wo ló wá sìn SS2 ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ọ́ ọmọ ọdún mẹ́rìnlá ó ti yá ojú o SS2 nígbà tó bá fi máa ṣe SS3 sí ọdún mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dógún ọdún mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dógún wọ́n gbọ́ sí UI Ìbàdàn náà ṣe rí pé à ń lọ síwájú ní nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà àtúgbà ní àfọkàntẹ́ o àtúgbà ní pé níjà o Nàìjíríà náà ní pé níjà ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá wò gbà tí ó wá àti gbà sí ẹ̀rì gbà tí lọ síwájú kó lọ́n jẹ́ ká máa lọ síwájú sí ni nígbà tá a kúrò níléèwé kékeré léèwé lákòókò bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó lọ ṣe ìdánwò sí Ìbàdàn Boys School nígbà mo délé oníbàárà mi ìmọ̀ bóyá wọ́n ráyè fún mi ní Ìbàdàn Boys School torí pé àwọn tí wọ́n fi mọ́tò kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa wọ́n pọ̀ pé tó wá pé iye tí wọ́n gbà ni wọ́n lè fi rí tí wọ́n gbà kan tó mú mi wọ́n bàbá mi sọ pé wow there is always room for excellence pé àyè máa wà fún ẹni tó bá ṣàṣeyọrí mo sì dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run pé mo tẹ̀lé nǹkan tí bàbá mi sọ mo ṣàṣeyọrí wọ́n sì gbà mí létí léwe léyìí ó dẹ̀ tún dáa tó àgbà tí mo tún lọ sókè ni mo rí pé ó tọ́ ni pé ẹni tó bá ní àtẹ̀mọ́ra tó sì ní àṣeyọrí àyè wà fún lókè. So gbogbo yín ṣe ẹgbọ́n sìn àwọn ọmọ táwọn bàtà lọ sí iléèwé a máa dàgbà a máa ga a máa débùkúrò gíga ká tó sọ ẹ̀yìn tó pé ẹ̀rí bàtà wọlé léèwé. Torí náà ẹjọ́ ń tọrọ lọ́hùn lẹ́yìn tẹ́ bá kí àwọn òbí yín ẹ tún múra ṣiṣẹ́ tó pé iṣẹ́ ni máa ń sọ ní jẹ́ gíga. Ta ló kọ́ yorùbá ń gbà ní táwọn aléwé tó pé gbà náà wọ́n sọ pé iṣẹ́ lóògùn ṣẹ́ ta ló kọ́ iṣẹ́ lóògùn ṣẹ́ ó yá á kà fún mi wàá ka iṣẹ́ lóògùn ṣẹ́ fún mi. ẹ jẹ́ bá mú gẹ̀dẹ̀.
Iṣẹ́ ni oògùn iṣẹ́, múra síṣẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi kó lè gíga bí ó bá.
Ó ń kà dáadáa.
Iṣẹ́ lóògùn iṣẹ́, múra síṣẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi, iṣẹ́ la fi dẹni gíga bí a kò bá fẹ́ rẹ́ni fẹ̀yìntì, bí ọ̀lẹ là rí, bí a kò bá rẹ́ni gbẹ́kọ̀lé, atẹramọ́ṣẹ́ ni, ìyá rẹ̀ ò lówó lọ́wọ́, bàbá rẹ̀ sílé kan, bó bá gbójúlé wọn, jẹ́jẹ́ ni mo sọ fún ẹ. Ohun tí a kò bá jíyà fún kì í tọ́jọ́, ohun tí a bá fara ṣiṣẹ́ fún ní pọ́npọ́n lọ́wọ́ ẹni, apálára nǹpa nìkan, ráì lónìí tó bá lówó tó bá fún ẹ lọ́la tó bá kó wa ní pàtàkì tàbí ẹ̀ńtẹ́nì ẹ̀ńtìrágó àwọn àyínmú ẹ̀kọ́ ní sọ ní dàgbà bí àkóbá dára bí oṣù bá pè ní máa ń ṣe.
Ẹ pa àtẹ́wọ́ gidigidi fún ọmọbìnrin yẹn. Ẹ pa àtẹ́wọ́ fún.
Ilé ìwé bolo sí wa.
Emmanuel College High School.
Àwọn tíṣà rẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa o ẹ bá mi kí wọn o. Ṣé ẹ ti sìn pé iṣẹ́ lóògùn ìṣẹ́ òǹkàlùkù alágbọ́dọ̀ ni mo gbọ́dọ̀ tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ tá a bá tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ á dàgbà á dẹ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan táyìn tẹ̀yàn ní. Tó o bá gbójú lógún ọ̀tẹ̀ tánu ìtumọ̀ rẹ̀ ni pé ṣe àmọ́ tí kan pé èèyàn tẹ́ ṣe àmọ́ kan pé èèyàn tẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ ń pè ní kéèyàn tẹ́ ẹni tó bá tẹ́ ni ẹni tó yẹ pé gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ lọ sókè òun lọ sẹ́yìn ó tẹnu. Ẹni tí ò bá lọ sókè òun náà ń pè ló pé náà sọ pé ó tẹ́. Wọ́n ní ẹni tó bá gbójú lógún ọ̀tẹ̀ tán ni mo sọ fún ọ. Torí náà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gbogbo yín ẹ múra ṣiṣẹ́ yín o ẹ múra ṣiṣẹ́ yín o ẹ múra ṣiṣẹ́ yín o. Nígbà tá a wà léwe ẹ rí i pé ìgbà míì wà tí Ọlọ́run bá ń ṣe nǹkan fún èèyàn á rò pé ó yá ibi ló ń ṣe. Èmi ò fẹ́ràn torí pé bóyá nítorí pé nǹkan ní primary school nǹkan ní tó dé secondary school ni mo fẹ́ràn arithmetic ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ràn algebra àti geometry torí pé nígbà bá lè lọ sí iléèwé náà mo máa ń lọ bí kí n kiri lọ kí n má lè wá sí iléèwé lónìí kí n má wá sí ṣùgbọ́n wá di pé tí n bá máa ṣe ìdánwò tí n bá máa ṣe kínní àárín mo máa ń wà torí pé nígbà tí a bá ń ṣe geography tí a bá ń ṣe history èmi máa lè ká tó bá kọ́ la lè ká history a lè ká geography a lè ká tá a ṣe fún wọn ṣùgbọ́n arithmetic kò ṣeé kà mathematics kò ṣeé kà tó o bá máa ṣiṣẹ́ lójoojúmọ́ o ò lè mọ̀ torí tí wọ́n bá kọ́ tán wọ́n tún ṣe àwọn exercise bẹ́ẹ̀ tó o bá ṣe àwọn exercise ló mọ gbogbo àyínìke àtàyínìpadà tó bá nu mathematics tó o bá kàn ní kó o kà o ò lè mọ̀ kí ni ká téèyàn mọ̀ ká téèyàn máa ń ṣe iṣẹ́ téèyàn máa ń ṣe ni gbà tí ń dẹ̀ ráyè ṣe class 1 class 2 class 3 wọ́n máa ń wà láàrin nígbà tó wá di class 4 Ọlọ́run wá gbé ṣe rẹ̀ dé èèyàn wá lè lọ sí iléèwé torí pé àwọn òbí mi ò rówó san nígbà yẹn primary school ní free education dé kò dé secondary school èló dẹ̀ lówó sílé ìwé ńgbà náà ní bọ́sẹ̀ school tó bá ti bọ́ sí form 4 o gbọ́dọ̀ lọ sí boarding house tó o bá lọ sí boarding house £19.15 ńgbà náà pound shillings and pence là ń ná o a dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé 12 pence make 1 shilling 12 shillings make 1 pound 1 pound wọn tá à ń sọ gbàdá là ń pè ní 1 guinea àmọ́ òyìnbó máa kọ́ wa ní gbogbo òyìnbó nítorí pé tí wọ́n ń lò lù wọn ni. gbàdá sì máa sọ tá a máa sọ pound náírà a ní 1 pound will be 2 naira so tẹ́ ẹ bá wò ó ńgbà náà ìwé bá ń sọ fún wa pé £19.15 ó jẹ́ 39 naira 50 kobo owó boarding house owó bọ́dà nígbà náà ẹni tó wà ní boarding house máa ń san nígbà tí ń lè san ó máa jókòó sí ilé fọ́dún kan nígbà mo jókòó sílé wọn ó lọ gbé sábàbí rẹ̀ dé wọ́n á mú dùrẹ́l nígbà yẹn dùrẹ́l la máa ń lò dùrẹ́l arithmetic dùrẹ́l algebra dùrẹ́l geometry wọ́n á mú dùrẹ́l geometry wọ́n mú láti page 1 dé page last wọ́n mú dùrẹ́l algebra mo mú láti page 1 dé page last nígbà mo padà dé school torí pé àwọn tó ń gba mathematics ṣe mọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn mọ̀ mathematics ló rọ̀jù láti pass is the easiest subject because it's either you know it or you don't know it you don't need to boast kó yẹ kéèké èèyàn kàwé lóru kó dàrọ kó wá máa tún kẹlẹ lálẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ tó bá débẹ̀ ọkàn ṣe ni ó wà ní pé kébì náà wá dáadáa àwọn tó máa máa du first èmi tó yẹ pé nǹkan bíi number 20 position 20 la máa ń dù torí pé nígbà táwa bá ń gba 60 tá à ń gba 70 ní algebra tá à ń gba 60 70 ní history geography literature àwọn ní mathematics náà gba 90 95 so nígbà táwa bá gba 30 ń bẹ̀ báwo la ṣe fẹ́ bá wọn tò ìdí ẹ̀yìn níbẹ̀ tó yẹ pé tí ẹ bá mọ̀ ẹni tó bá ní ìfàsẹ́yìn kó mọ̀ rò pé bóyá ti parẹ́ ayé ò parẹ́ ìpèníjà yẹn ká sọ di nǹkan rere fúnra wa ni we should use our problems to achieve greatness bóyá lọ́yà ní bá ṣe bóyá iṣẹ́ olùkọ́ ní bá ṣe ṣùgbọ́n nígbà mo ma mathematics tó bá tẹ̀ mọ́ mathematics ó ma physics tó bá ma physics ó ma chemistry díẹ̀ ó ma pé iṣẹ́ márùn-ún náà ó ti gbà tán ní school start tó bá sì ti gbà ó wọ university so díẹ̀ ní ilé ìlú fún mi láyè láti ṣe engineer láti di engineer lónìí so boys and girls so our story today is to tell you that you can reach any height in the world.
Please attention to the throne please, attention to the throne please.
Boys and girls, the story today is to tell you that you can reach any height that you choose with hard work. Not because my father is a professor, therefore I will also be a professor. No. It is your work that will tell you what you are going to be. So please, put more effort into your something, and please, always thank your parents. Always thank your parents for putting effort. And also your teachers also. You need to thank your teachers for giving you the education that you are having now. Because by and large, you can become anything in life. Even you can become president. Yes, can become president, you can become anything, you can become professors, you can become good engineers. And I pray that God will give you the wisdom. So thank you very much, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity of meeting everybody. Teachers, thank you very much. Parents, thank you very much. Our distinguished guests, thank you very much. I'm very grateful to you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen on Zoom, the representative of the Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan, our eminent professors and all the leaders of thought in this gathering, I beseech you all to please rise up and give a standing ovation to the lecturer of today. The man that is debuting as the storyteller for the legends, that is starting afresh, Labadina, University of Ibadan. We will all rise up with standing ovation, and while we do that, we say we are also using today to commemorate the 88th year anniversary of the birthday of the legend. So I want to encourage you all to please sing a birthday music. Sing a birthday song to our storyteller of today, Oba Senator Rashidi ADEWOLU Ladoja. On the count of 3, we start. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Baba. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. And we will all say, Kábíyèsí o. Thank you, distinguished gentlemen. We can have a seat. In a short while from now, Baba will rise from the throne in order to compliment one of us here. Little gift to the storyteller of today. Our participant on Zoom, we hope you are following the trend of things here, and that is the presentation of gift by the representative of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ibadan, Professor Akinshola, representing the management of the university, to give a very small token to the legend of today, telling the story to the youths. Thank you. Kábíyèsí o.
I present this little gift to you for your presence here at the honor. We are really happy. Next time when you call you will definitely hearken to our voice. We are indeed grateful for giving you all your time for this whole affair for these children. And I know these children, they will never forget this day in their life. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Can we give a beautiful round of applause to Professor Fanino, representing the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ibadan, presenting the gift.
I will come. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. In fact, as I said, this is my second day in this week. I was at the foundation day. I was at the foundation day on Monday.
Yes, sir.
So today, Saturday, I'm here. So this week has been devoted to UI. And it is worth it. You see, I didn't have the privilege of attending UI.
The best university in the universe.
Well, my university was only 350 years old.
Thank God, sir.
So, but I didn't have the opportunity. I would have been very happy to be a member of the UI. It's not anyway.
You are already a member of the UI.
I can even take a course.
Yes,
I can even register for a course and become a student again.
Only that.
Become a student again. What's wrong with that?
I know it's important.
I think there is admission for mature students.
That is a 30-a-30 between the storyteller and the representative of the Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan.
So thank you.
Speaking about studentship, that is never a thing that cannot happen at any point in life. Gift to the storyteller of the legend for today on behalf of the Department of School Library and Media Technology, the University of Ibadan. Over to you, ma.
Thank you very much, sir.
I know the speaker.
In recognition of your contribution as the distinguished storyteller at the maiden edition of Storytelling with the Legends. I present this to you on behalf of Department of School Library and Media Technology, University of Ibadan, Nigeria. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Thank you. I'm very grateful. As I said, maybe I will become a student and I will come to your department.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Kábíyèsí, Oba Senator Rashidi Ladoja. Ọmọ mi ni ìyáàfin Olú. Ẹ ti ní ká máa sọ èdè abínibí. Orúkọ iléeṣẹ́ wa ni Nigerian Copyright Commission. Irú nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe yìí sọ ìtàn fáwọn ọmọdé yìí, tẹ́ ṣe sọ ìgbésí ayé yín fún wọn. Tó bá lẹ́ni tó kọ lẹ́ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìwé, àwa iléeṣẹ́ wa la máa ṣe ìdáàbòbò fún irú iṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ yìí láti máa kà ní ọjọ́ ọ̀la. Àti sá.
Ẹni máa fún ní ISS.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sá. So nǹkan tá a wá ṣe lénìí ni pé iléeṣẹ́ wa ọ̀gá wa Dr. John Asẹ́yìn wọ́n ní ká fún ní orúkọ yín fún nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe lénìí pé ìwé yìí ká kó sílẹ̀ kẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọ iléèwé yìí kàn fi síbi òǹkàwé wọn táwọn olóyìnbó ń pè ní library kí gbogbo wọn lè máa kà á. Ìdí tá a fi wá nìyẹn. A dẹ̀ kí yín kú oríire, a kí yín kú àṣeyíṣàmọ́dún ẹ̀ ṣe púpọ̀ láyé.
Of Ibadan Staff School. Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn.
Ẹ ṣèjọ́rò alphabetical order lè bá tó o. So that
University of Ibadan Staff School.
That you are the one representing your school. What class are you?
Primary 6.
Primary 6.
Community High School, Ajibode.
It's for your library. It's for your library.
Community High School, Ajibode.
It's here.
Light Master Academy. Okay.
Huh? Real quick. What's your name? Agbaje Daniel. Who go school there?
Light Master Academy.
Class Olubadan. Time 2. Yes. Time 3. Time 2, Abi. Time 1. What class?
Living Seeds Academy.
Well done.
Ẹ gba ìwé yẹn.
Kábíyèsí o, kábíyèsí.
It's all right. It's all right. They are all here.
Al-Kawthar Science and Technical College, Otamokun.
Well done.
Ogbomoso, the representative.
What
secondary.
You were very. These boys were very active today.
Zenith Group of Schools.
For your library. But you can read it. If you start reading it, you will finish reading it before you get to commercial.
Group Zenith Group of Schools, Iguara.
It is well, sir. On behalf of Anna, that you have been so good to, Association of Nigerian Authors, you've done a lot for us, and we are saying it today in public. Mommy, we appreciate you so much. Ẹ ṣé gan sa o. Nítorí eléyìí orin kan àbí méjì ni mo fẹ́ kọ fún yín. Àwọn ọmọ yìí wọ́n máa gbádùn kan ńbẹ̀, ìkejì ẹ kọ́gbọ́n ńbẹ̀. Orin tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ náà ni. Are you listening? Two things are very important. If you listen to the life history of this legend, you will know that it's been through thick and thin of life. He has not really touched. I thought maybe they should form a forum apart from storytelling. There should be a time they can talk about politics. I can't wait to hear him. He's been through hell and heaven of politics, and this is it's not just an ocean, it's an archive. He's a real custodian of what we're talking about, and because of that, you are not fit to agbudo sọ̀rọ̀ ń gbòòrò báyìí, you are not fit to. Ìwà màlójú ara mi o, yóò tọ́jú ìwà rẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin ọmọdé wọ̀nyẹn máa gbọ́ o. Ìwà màlójú ara mi o, yóò tọ́jú ìwà rẹ̀. Bó lówó lọ́wọ́, bó bímọ lè mọ́, tó kọ́lé mọ́lé, tó tún láyà jù ká ọwọ́ lọ, rántí pé ìwà máa lójú ìwà character, ìwà ló gbé baba débi tí baba dé o. Ẹ̀mí yẹn á gùn sí baba o. Ẹ wá gbé léyìí báyìí. Ẹ ṣeré kó dára o, ẹ ṣeré kó dára o, ẹ̀yin ọmọdé wọ̀nyí ẹ ṣeré kó dára o. This is not hip hop. Ẹ ṣeré kó dára o, ẹ̀yin ọmọdé wọ̀nyí ẹ ṣeré. Ọbàdé Adéwòlú ó ṣeré. Sẹ́nẹ́tọ̀ wa wọ́n ṣeré l'Àbújá o, ẹ̀yin ayé máa kàn lọ́la ẹ ṣeré. Now listen, the reason why you are here today is to look back tomorrow and remember this moment. Tí àwòrán yìí ní ìbá ti wá sí iwájú yín, ẹ fẹ́ ṣe rere dandan ni. Agbára àti pàṣẹ ìṣerere ó ti wọ inú ayé yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí kábíyèsí lẹ́nu. No, kò ní ìdípa ṣẹ̀rìtẹ́ bákan jókòó lọ́jọ́ iwájú, mò ń láti ṣe rere nítorí pé mo ti bọ ọba lọ́wọ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ sí ayé mi báwọn gan ṣe rìnrìn àjò wọn. Up schools ka Domini Opera Po Bono Public School. Oh, I also finished from Boys High School, sir. So ẹgbẹ́ bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ báyìí la wà. Tí bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ bá ti ń dé, yes, tí bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ bá ti ń dé báyìí, wọ́n ti máa lórí assembly. So can you inspire our to want to be great in life? So today you must be inspired to be great. Kábíyèsí o.